Water in Space Engineers. Yes, you did hear me correctly. We're back with another fantastic mod inside of the Space Engineers game, and it's water. Hey everyone, my name's Captain Jack and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today of course we're talking about Space Engineers once again. It is a Monday, which means we are checking out something from the Steam Workshop. Now I saw this mod across the weekend. Some of you sent it to me via social media. Thanks to those of you who follow me on Twitter and are currently in my Discord server. Thank you so much for sending this to me. This is a water mod by a very talented modder, Jakaria. Now they've actually made a hell of a ton of awesome mods on the SC community. They've made the Nebula mod, which we played with before, and featuring Conilos. They made the prototype weather mod, which is now actually featured in the core game itself, which is fantastic. So Jakaria is a pretty talented person, and now finally they've made a new water mod. Yes, there was an older water mod we checked out probably earlier this year or later last year. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was really fun to play around with. But this one is more in depth. If you pardon the pun, I know it was really bad. Anyway, today we're going to explore this. I'm going to show you some boats, some ships, submarines, sunken crash starships. I'm basically a 5-year-old having a massive amount of fun. So let's jump into this. Was that another pun? I'm not sure. Anyway, this water mod is not to be confused with pre-existing water mod. This is entirely written from scratch and does not rely on the aero mod to function. That's another mod. The mod contains audio, splashing, bubbles, boat wake, underwater ambience, seagulls, fish, and better simulation performance compared to other water mods. You must hear right now, you can hear waves crashing around, there's birds, yes, there's also fish. You can essentially go down and explore fish. Don't worry, we'll be jumping into a submarine in a moment. Calm down. The basic guide to set this mod up, you should read the Steam Workshop page. I'm not going to tell you how to do it here. Basically, run some commands in-game. You can run this in your single-player games. I'm not sure about dedicated servers. I've not tried that yet. Some of you can let me know if it works. I'm not sure if it will yet. However, it basically is a render mod, so it might work. You basically need to run a little command like this. So you press enter, then do W, then create. That'll create your waves and your water, etc. and your water. So you do that. Obviously, I've currently got it here right now, so I'm not going to run it. There's a ton of other commands, such as water radius. There's water at your closest planet. Yes, this can be made on any planet, theoretically, providing you are actually at it. So make sure your player is there, and it will create the water at the closest planet you're next to. You want to set the viscosity of the water. This is drag, essentially. The wave height, which is kind of funny. The wave speed. You can also move water from the closest planet. You can toggle the render, the center of buoyancy. That brings me to another point. You're probably thinking of, Jack, how do I make my ships and creations float? Buoyancy is a thing here inside of this mod, so let's talk about how it does it. Building boats with this water mod is kind of different. It calculates buoyancy based on gas tanks below the water and does not take buoyancy based on the size of a grid, or fake it, should I say. It behaves like you would expect a gas tank in a water would, analyzes submarines by just emptying the tanks a little. Hydrogen gas is more buoyant than oxygen gas. Keep that in mind, hydrogen tanks are more key and important. If you see this lovely boat I've got in front of me now, the Aurora, which is like a research vessel, name on screen for who made this, and I'll link down below in the video description. Don't worry, I've got some more ships to show you in a minute. Now this one here, if we explore inside here, you will see the tanks are hidden just for the sizes. So you've got hydrogen tanks here, and these are hidden. So we're below the water there. Notice how the sound changes as well. Very nice. And the tanks are there, allowing the ship to flow. Yes, there's a submarine. Don't worry, we'll be playing with it in a minute. Let's actually run around this as well. So yeah, I'm still on the boat right now. As you can see, if we go up to the bridge, we can probably sail this around. I can't say fly because we're going to sail it. So if I hop into my little chair over here. Right, so we're in our boat. Now if I turn the engines on, we can get going. There you go. It's sort of even generating the effect as well. It does look really cool, doesn't it? You can see underwater there. It's kind of dark here underwater, but, you know, because it's naturally going to be. When you dive down deep into an ocean, visibility isn't really there much. And yes, you can land a helicopter in the back, right? I did earlier. However, make sure you, like, landing gear it to the ship or strap it down, because mine fell off and sunk. Yeah, which is kind of embarrassing. Now, so this has also got, I think it's got side thrusters as well, something like that. I'm not sure how to turn this one. I'll forget off the top of my head. But yeah, this ship's like really cool to work with. Link down below to where you can download this one. There's a ton of ships and creations appearing on the Steam Workshop right now if you want to use them in this mod. But I know what you want to see. You want to see a submarine. Let's go give that a go. Right, we're on a lower decks for submarine. Now, I believe this is piston 2. That should lower us into there, which is good. That might lower us too far. I need to actually go get in it. Oh, I can go get it now. Connector. Please excuse the noise you can probably hear from my mic. Building works. Talk about off. Right, let's go hop in. So we jump on a submarine. Open the hatch. We hop in. And yes, obviously this would actually like seal it. So as you can see, we're underwater. Unfortunately, there's like pressurization in here just yet. So it's something you kind of need to take into account. Right, let's turn our thrusters on and send us down. We are essentially diving currently. So we're using thrusters to push ourselves down, which is kind of like a cool way of doing it. Now, I believe this is side stabilization, so we can turn this on. And in theory, there you go. I can use WASD to move the ship around, or submarine, should I say. And here we go. Now, we have got spotlights tilted here. So all it is a fish just there on the camera. Look at that as a fish. We've got fish in a sea. Now, I believe if I go further, I need to put my camera up on it. I do actually have some crashed ships around here, and I believe they're roughly over here somewhere. I know you can't see much in a minute, but we're going to head roughly this way. I crashed some ships earlier, so we're going to see if we can go and explore them. So I'm just going to pop on here, and we'll see if we can go somewhere. Again, we can't really see much here. That is one downside. I can increase thrust to send us down more. So you can see our depth there is 38 meters. And we can decrease our depth or increase our depth a bit more. Is it decrease or increase? I wouldn't really know. Submarines aren't my expertise. But I am having massive amounts of fun with this mod, honestly. It's like, imagine doing like Colony Lost episodes like this, having fun. You see the Aurora's back there. We're journeying along in a submarine here. Submarines in Space Engineers. I never thought we'd ever get this. Yes, we've had water mods in the past. I never thought we'd get to something like this. It is fantastic. Big hats off to Jakai and the whole team who have like helped him out with this. It's fantastic. I'll leave a link down below to their community Discord server where you can chat with them, find out how to get the mod working, and I'm pretty sure they'll help you with any troubleshooting issues. And once again, a big shout out to Jakai. I would love to talk to him more in depth at some point about the process he goes through in creating mods. I'm sure that could be arranged. Right, we really need to increase our dive. Let's see, can we like go down any further? Here we go. There you go, we're diving a bit further now. Okay, so we're still journeying along here. I sort of broke the hatches on there, which is a bit embarrassing, but oh well. Anyway, we're roughly at 426 at the minute. And I believe if we journey forward, I don't know if I can raise my hinges. Oh no, my ship is sort of glitched out at the minute, so I'm not sure if this will work. It appears my hinges didn't like being pasted around here, so now I'm thinking our wrecks and stuff should be ahead. It took a bit of a while to get over here. I can see something roughly there. It's so dark around here at the minute. Is that like a crashed remains down there? It looks like it. It's something down there. You can see what I mean. Oh, that's a rock. Nice one, Jack. Oh, there it is. Zaragoza. I can see the letters. Here we go. It's a crashed RWI Phoenix ship. Look at that. This is really... Imagine like journeying around in the survival world, having to go down and do like submarine stuff. You could probably attach like grinders stuff to salvage things from underwater. Or imagine like dredging up your own ship and like pulling it up. That would be super impressive, wouldn't it? Oh, the ship's still saved here. Wow. Let's quickly turn our thrust off so we can rise up a bit in a minute. You can actually see like the whole... the weapons there and everything. That is pretty cool. Oh, back up. I don't want to crash into it. It is amazing like you can explore here. The mod really is in depth. See our lamps. Oh, steady. Almost smashed into it then. Right, take us forward. I'm going to dive thrust online. Sort of scanning around it. I mean, our lights are actually showing down there so you can see we're exploring it. Crashed GDA ship right now. This is so cool. I hope, like, essentially at some point you could do this in multiplayer, because I would love to do some, like, battles on dedicated servers or something like that. It could be really cool to have, like, a water world and play around with that. Massive amounts of fun. Hopefully this mod's, like, continue to develop. I believe Jakai is working on it really well. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go explore some different ships in a minute and see if we can blow them up, because the submarine, real fun. I'll leave a link to these creations down below if you do want to download the submarine and the science ship. But let's go look at some military ships. Okay, so we're taking a look at the USS Iowa, the BB-61, and also the Yorktown, I think it's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll leave a link to these two down below if you want to download them. They are made by the user Bruh Squared, I think it is. That's their Steam name. You can check out their creations down below in the video description. Massive thanks to them for sending me the ships after they showed them off in my Discord server. A link down below to my Discord if you want to join it and show me your creations. Anyway, I don't have all the mods for these ships because my world is already heavily modded. But yeah, if you do want to download these and play with them, they are amazing here. But you can really have like naval battles. My question is, do you guys want to see like a naval battle going on? Maybe we can repaint some ships and do like RWI themed versus CNL themed ships like that. I feel like it could be a cool thing to maybe get some like the colony crew on board. So maybe have like a carrier fleet or something like that. I think it could be like a game of Battleship in a way. I think it'd be personally really fun because these ships look awesome. I mean, I love these ones here because you've got space on the side. Full-on carrier. Oh, it's a Yorktown. That's what it's called. It's looking awesome. Honestly, this is so cool. Now, I believe this one uses hydrogen tanks. There you go. So hydrogen tanks running through the bow. I think it's got a stern. I forget what the middle of the ship is called. You can see that. Very impressive. I am loving that. You can see how it floats up there, also using the oxygen tanks and hydrogen tanks at the back there to remain like buoyant on the water and float, essentially. If I started removing a few of these, you'd probably see the ship starting to sink. Have I got anything to shoot it with? Don't laugh. I know this is more like overpowered than anything else, but we just need to test to see if it actually works, so bear with. I'm just going to blow a hole in the front of the ship to see if we can sink it, because you all want this, so... Depends if we can actually sink it. Bits are falling off it. Which is cool. It's what we come here and do these videos for. It's what you guys subscribe for, right? Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here, by the way. Gonna be making a ton of videos on this mod, hopefully, as I am having massive amounts of fun with it. Is it sinking? No, it's just the sun moving. Alright, bring the sun back around. Is it lowered? It does look like it's almost lowered a bit. Is there a tank up here? No, there's no tank to the, like, bow. I'm thinking if I can remove a bit more of the front. Oh, there we go. Yep, it's going down. Nose is slowly... Oh, looks like it was slowly sinking there for a second. See if we can take up the hydrogen tank. Hey, that might do it. Yep, okay, the ship is starting to sink a bit. So you see there, we've taken out its buoyancy using the tanks. It is now sinking there and going down. All because we've shot at it with a giant space frigate. You see it's sinking below the surface there. And the sinking mechanics work really well. This is why I want to have a battle here. I think it could be great. We might get one together with patrons and YouTube members, etc. and see what we can do. Could be a great idea. And there you go. That's unfortunately sinking. And it's going to go all the way down. Obviously, to sink fast, we remove more tanks. If you're having an efficient battle, then it's going to be quite fun to see who can sink each other's ship first. I really can't wait for that. It's going to be so much fun. Ah, Space Engineers, we do love you. Well, everyone, I'm going to leave this video here. If you do want to download the water mod, the link to it is down below in the video description, along with all the creations I've used today. Obviously, mine are on my own workshop, so you can check them out whenever. Thanks for talented creators who've made these ships and allowed me to use them in today's video, as I'm having massive amounts of fun with them. If you want to see more videos on the water mod, such as a battle, or maybe some more wacky creations where we crash starships or recreate the Enterprise scene, do let me know down below in the comment section as per usual. And of course, feel free to follow me on social media, such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or join my community Discord server. For now, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching, and of course, I will see you very soon. Goodbye.